Cool. Hi, welcome to the KTC Live, the first
We're
ever.
trying to get ready for an episode about Mike Johnson, and we went on a rabbit hole about his wife's counseling ministry.
It's called
Hi,
the
Tope.
Arno Profile System.
Um, so we're gonna take the free quiz that Kieran found to see what our humors are.
Yeah. Do we
So
want to
question
take
one.
turns reading the questions so you take one, I take two?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Question one. Who maintains the power and makes the decisions for my relationships? One. I don't control you, so please don't try to control me. It depends. I swing between being the boss and being dependent. I'm the boss. You're the boss. I'm democratic. Let's all be the boss.
Yeah, so I'm doing I don't control you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Question two. I have a dependent/independent conflict, swinging like a pendulum from needing to take on responsibilities and make decisions to being totally dependent, where I need other people to control my life and make all the decisions. During this time, I am selfish and self indulgent. Strongly agree, slightly agree, neutral, slightly disagree, or strongly disagree.
These questions are terribly written.
They really are. Like,
Also,
uh,
this describes every homeschool mom I know, but none of them would consider themselves selfish or self indulgent. They would be like, and because I am codependent, I am
right,
selfless.
right. Uh, I'm gonna take neutral on this one because ADHD is a thing.
Mm.
Like sometimes I need someone else to take over the chores, and like that's fine. But
I'm just going
usually
to strongly disagree with all of this because
that
yeah,
seems fair.
we should get some interesting answers. Let's try
Yeah,
try to
we
vary
can't
it,
do
shake
the
it up a
same
little bit.
answers. We have to figure out what the options are. What
Okay,
is the
three.
spectrum?
Compulsively take on very large amounts of responsibilities or volunteer for services in order to receive recognition or approval. And if you want to take this quiz too, it's at gotoquiz.com/5 underscore temperaments underscore control underscore test.
Yeah,
Um, and I am offended by this question.
same. I This is a personal attack.
Okay,
Um,
4.
I'm a good quote unquote team player, and I am very democratic, expecting others to work as hard as I do and to carry their part of the load. Again, it's the strongly agree to strongly disagree spectrum.
This is a setup.
It is
Apparently,
a setup.
uh,
Okay,
okay.
5.
I use a dry, sometimes witty, often sarcastic sense of humor as a defensive mechanism to prevent others from motivating me. This is to protect my low energy reserve. Uh,
No. I'm sarcastic
that
for other reasons.
yeah, I was gonna say very other reasons.
Yeah, those are not the reasons that I'm dry and sarcastic.
Yeah, no, they added a fifth humor to Hippocrates' four original ones. They were like, we're smarter than that guy.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
adding
they
a
have
fifth.
God on their side, so supine is obviously like the one God inspired. All right,
Okay.
6. I am very controlling and bossy, and I am capable of undertaking hostile, very poor behaviors and cruel, abusive tempers in order to maintain control of others, such as rage, intimidation, and yelling.
Who would voluntarily say yes to this?
Right? I have questions. All right. 7.
I am demanding of recognition and I angrily lash out at others if told what to do. If someone interferes with my independence, they've never met a demand
Any?
avoidant
No.
autist before.
No. I have so many questions about this test.
Okay. All right.
8.
8.
Intellectually oriented. I need facts, research, and information, and I must act upon these. Okay, so they have met one autistic person.
They have met one Enneagram 5.
All right, 9.
In leadership, I have A, Low concern for people, low concern for production, low concern for people, high concern for production, moderate concern for people, moderate concern for production, high concern for people, low concern for production, high concern for people, high concern for production. This is terrible.
Wow. All right. 10.
Okay.
I would describe my conflict handling style as avoiding, in parentheses, neglect and fight, competing, in parentheses, domination, fight with an exclamation point. Oh, avoiding was flight, not fight. Sorry. Compromising.
They read a trauma informed book once and they like
One time.
repeated like 2 things from it, but
Yeah.
ignored the rest.
My conflict handling style is compromising, in parentheses, sharing and negotiate, accommodating, in parentheses, appeasement and surrender, collaborating, in parentheses, integration and let's dance. Like, okay, fight, flight, freeze, fawn.
Fawn.
What the
I think like, and whichever one of the oh my god. 11. I am compulsively self-motivated. It can be rigid, legalistic, and uncompromising.
That's not how I would describe my
So let's talk
self-motivation.
about anxiety.
Right. All right, 12. I'm very weak-willed, easily motivated by guilt, in parentheses, sometimes using guilt to manipulate others, and have a difficult time saying no. Also, like,
Again.
these things do not match. Like, I have a difficult time saying no, but not because I'm weak-willed. I don't use guilt to manipulate others. Anyway,
No.
last question.
Okay. I become furiously angry if not consulted about decisions that others make without me. I do not want to make the final decision. I'm extremely anxious when forced to make decisions and take on responsibilities independently, but I compulsively want my input considered. This makes no sense.
Like, what
This is
is
so
the
badly
context of
written.
this decision? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna submit my answers and
Okay,
see
I'm just
what I
gonna
got.
randomly pick an answer to that one. My result is melancholy in control at 86%, aka the rebel. When you are required to make decisions or take responsibilities in unknown or unfamiliar areas, you procrastinate, become angry, and rebel.
Amazing. I
Okay.
got sanguine in control, aka independent dependent conflict, with 76%. I swing like a pendulum between needing to take responsibilities and be dependent. I'm apparently selfish and self-indulgent. But I'm also 73% melancholy in control.
So this
So
is clearly a real robust, evidence-based counseling program that Kelly
I
Johnson's
should
running here.
I should send this to my therapist. I think it might help her understand me.
Ugh. All right, this has been fun. We're going to go record the
I
actual episode
can't.
now.
Bye.
Bye.